Hi, my name is Thomas Maurer on the Microsoft Live stage here at Ignite. I'm here with Jane to talk about Azure Arc for servers. Welcome, Jane.
Thank you.
So this week we have heard a lot about Azure Arc. I mean, it was like in the keynote, it was everywhere. So can you explain me what it is and why it is important for organizations?
Of course, let me show you a picture of it. So today, Azure customers is already using PowerShell portal, interacting with resources in Azure. And also these management solutions like monitoring, like update, also managing the Azure resources. And all this is done by the single control plane called Azure Resource Manager. Like we have grouping, we have type, we have policies, logs, all these things are built in to Azure Resource Manager. But I can see all these things only available for Azure Resource today. What really Azure Arc is about is bringing that, or extending rather, the Azure Resource Manager to on-prem. So now all these on-prem resources can be projected into Resource Manager and be managed by all these great value that we built into Azure.
Okay, wow, that sounds awesome. So what you actually mean is like we can use now these cloud-native management tools. We are used to manage services in Azure, servers, but also like Kubernetes clusters and things like that. And we can use that for our resources running basically on any infrastructure?
That's exactly the intent for Azure Arc.
Okay, that's awesome.
And also, actually, I just want to be clear about it. Azure Arc is also an umbrella. So today, we have 3 services under Azure Arc. There is Azure Arc for servers, and there's Azure Arc for Kubernetes clusters, and there's also Azure Arc for database service.
Oh, okay. So we are here to talk about the server part, right? So Azure Arc for servers. And I think one of the things which happens a lot is when I speak to customers and organizations, what they tell me is that they have servers all over the place. They have different branch offices. They have maybe stores. They run them in other cloud providers' clouds. And they want to have a single pane of glass to ensure that everything is basically set up in the right way and manage them and have a single pane of glass to view them.
Yeah, that's great. So why don't I show you? That's already available now with Azure Arc for servers in public preview today. And if you can see on my portal page, so this is the all resources page. And once you onboard the resources or the on-prem servers into Azure, now you can start manage them from the right here portal page. So all these built-in capabilities in Azure now is available to the on-prem resources as well. Let's start by grouping, for example. So I have different types. I selected the type here. One is for Arc machines. These are the Azure Arc servers that are actually on-prem. And then also I can see my Azure VMs, all the single pane. And as you can see, these Arc resources follow the same structure, like resource group and subscription. And most importantly, you can now use the built-in tags to organize however you want. Like for example, I have cost center. So when I build my expense report, I can query the cost centers that I want to show. And all in this one view, whether it's an Arc machine or it's Azure machine, they are all come here today. And now I can see how they are organized, like what are the resources have in this. Another one is if I have a project, for example, I can put all the resources in one project, tag them, and when the project is completed, now I can just delete them all to save money on my cost.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. So I get like all the benefits we used to do like for Azure virtual machines, I get that now for all my on-prem servers as well?
Exactly, that's the whole purpose of Azure Arc.
So by seeing them, like I see now all my servers, like wherever they're running, as we said, like any infrastructure, anywhere. One thing often comes up is that IT admins also need to ensure, or also security admins need to ensure that all their servers and resources are compliant, right? Now we have that single pane of glass with Azure Arc for server where I can see all my servers. Can Azure Arc there help me to, or the IT admins, to basically see that or ensure that all the servers are compliant with my policies?
Yeah, let me show you that. Here I have a Azure policy page. One of the things actually very relevant to server management is guest configuration policies. Let me show you here. So you can see the category, there is guest configuration. You can think of guest configuration policies like group policies but the next gen. Because now, regardless where your server is domain joined or not, and they can all be covered here. And you can just assign these policies. Also, these are actually the built-in policies. They are live today. Just go to the portal page, and then you will see them. They can audit pretty much any settings that you want within the server. And once you assign those servers, you can come to the compliance page, and now you can see these policies that I have already assigned and their compliance status. And if you want to go after, say, oh, there are resources not in compliant, I just simply click on here, and then I will be able to find all the resources that are not in compliant. So let's take a look. Who are the offending resources? And the point here is now whether these resources are in Azure or on-prem, now they all come to one view. So as you can see, I have resources in Azure as well as on-prem, all showing in one view. Now if you had the tagging for owners, for example, now you can go after them.
Oh, nice, nice. So I can basically go and say, hey, dude, you haven't really configured it in the right way, right?
Exactly.
OK. So that's great. I can see what's actually going on and see which servers are not compliant. But me managing those servers, or an admin who managed thousands of servers in their organization, some of them, they probably don't even have access to it because they're not really in that team. It's team-specific servers or different department taking care of that servers. Can we use Azure Arc to make sure that we can actually reach the compliance for these machines?
Yeah, let me show you another neat capability. So on my screen here, this is, by the way, again, this is in public preview, so everything I'm demoing here is all live, and it's available to public. So simply, I just search for Arc. We have a landing page for Azure Arc. All the services we are offering and available today can be connected through here. So as a server owner, I just come to this page, and then see the list of machines I have access to. Let's take one, for example. These capabilities are all available on Arc machines. So one thing I want to call out is when we create these resources in ARM, they have a system-assigned identity. So now you can use RBAC to assign, manage, or access, just like any other Azure resources. And particularly for the compliance issues that you're talking about, I can click on the policy page and see, oh, these are the policies my IT admin has assigned to me. Looks like I'm not meeting the compliance for password policies. And now I can go into the details and trying to see exactly what's going on. And let's just pick one of them. And we will show the compliance evaluation. So here, with the compliance detail, we offer a link which will give you the value that we evaluated, as well as the policy setting is expecting. So for example, in this case, my password history is expecting to be 24, so you can't use the past 24 repeating password, but now the setting on my machine is really 0, so that's why I can now go fix it.
Oh, wow, that's good. Now, so that means by using the power of Azure Resource Manager, RBAC, I can basically give access to a couple of servers to the specific admin, and he can see which policy he actually is compliant with and which not, without seeing all of the machines in the whole organization. So
yeah, that's the whole beauty of RBAC model.
OK, that's really good. That's really good. That is going to make a lot of people really, really happy out there. So the next big step basically is we saw the servers here. We see what we can do using guest configuration policy, which, by the way, I think is based on the same thing as we have in Azure, right? It's not something completely new. It's the same technology we're using for our Azure virtual machines.
For the deployment?
Yes.
Oh.
For the guest configurations, like the same policies,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. That's actually for the public preview for enabling the guest configuration that is available for both Azure VMs as well as the Arc machines. And because the presence in the Azure ARM level.
Okay, that's great. So it's not something like completely new, which like is then again different from what I'm used to. It's basically the same thing as
Exactly,
we have.
yeah.
Awesome.
And also, one thing about that is we have a lot of built-in policies, and we're taking a lot of customer feedback, and we just continue to invest in building more guest configuration policies and see where, depending on the customer trend.
Oh, that's good. So I'm now starting with Azure Arc. Let's say an organization is going to start, and I want to take advantage of basically Azure Arc for servers and the configuration management. How do I actually onboard a server to Azure Arc?
It's very simple, actually. So again, I can show you from my screen here. So you've seen this is the Azure Arc page that I was just on. We have this add flow, which helps customers to generate a script. Essentially what you need to do, this is an agent-based model that you need to deploy the Arc agent on the machine. And so to help you that, we built this easy flow so that you can just take the script and run it on your target machine. So let me walk you through that. This is Azure resource, so you need to fit into the resource group subscription. So we take the information right here. And it's also supporting both Windows and Linux. So if you have a different machine environment, we can support both. And the region here is the Azure region. So it's where basically our agent service is running, and we will store like the server metadata in that region. Next here, we know a lot of on-prem environment, they don't want to open up their servers to the internet. So we support the proxy model. With this agent, it's always going outbound, so we don't actually require any inbound traffic. And the agent needs to talk to the Azure services. If it's requiring proxy server, they can just enter the information right here.
That's perfect. Yeah, a lot of organizations and enterprise customers, they protect their servers behind a proxy system, so they don't just communicate with the internet as they want to, right?
Right, exactly. So then, now the next page, we also take the tag. So if you want to add like a call center, the projects, you can do it right here. At the end of this flow, we generate the script. All it does is download the agent and install it, and then we will actually help you to create this resource in ARM. And once and you just take the script and just copy it and run it on your target machine, and that's all you need to do.
Okay.
And once you're done, and then they will show up on this list page. That's easy.
Yeah, that sounds really, really simple. What if I want to do like multiple virtual machines? Like if I have thousands of servers I want to onboard, I obviously can use the same mechanism and basically use the same things, or what is your recommendation?
Yeah, so it's essentially you need to run that onboarding script on all the target machines that you want to onboard to Azure, right? So for the at-scale environment, we actually recommend using a service principal, which is also called app registration in the AAD. So if you go to the portal page, under Active Directory, create an app registration. And we also, for the purpose of onboarding, we provided a custom or built-in RBAC role. It's called Azure Connected Machine onboarding. So with that role assigned to the service principal, you ensure that account will only be able to onboard the machines and nothing else.
Yep.
Even deleting a resource, it's just going to fail with insufficient permissions. So now you can take the script and just add the service principal name and the secret, and then run it interactive way, because they just basically go deploy the agent and then create the resource. And with the existing on-prem apps, like if you're using System Center, if you're using Windows Admin Center, actually, that will actually help even make it much simpler. You just basically point the machine in Admin Center, and then it will just actually create the script and run it for you. But in System Center, you can deploy the script at scale and then onboard the machines that System Center manage.
Oh, wow, that's great. Especially for our existing customers, they're going to love that.
Yeah, we're also looking for feedback, like if there are other applications that we need to integrate with, and then we can help with that as well.
Okay, no, that's I'm really looking forward to play with that. So now, if I'm a customer and I saw that Azure Arc, when do I get it? How do I get started? Where would I start?
Yeah, so again, everything is available for public preview. So go out and try it. And also where you start is just go to the portal page, the portal.azure.com, and type Arc. and that's it. And that will lead you to all the available services, and it also leads to the sign-up page if you're interested for Azure Arc for Kubernetes and data services.
OK, that's great. So again, thank you very much, Jen. Thank you for the overview about Azure Arc for servers. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.